Go away now.
Are you
Go
crazy?
away.
You,
Go away.
that's assault.
Go away.
You just smashed your cane over my head.
Go away.
He did not touch you.
He did.
Over the past day, I have lost immense faith in Twitter. Now, perhaps you lost it a long time ago, but I never considered myself to be someone who was so edgy or breaking the rules in such a way that I would be banned, much less be banned 8 times within 24 hours. Now, why was I banned? I didn't break any laws. I didn't utter any hate speech. I didn't do anything that would be outside the realm of what a normal reporter would do. I simply spoke the truth. I was relaying information that viewers at home wanted to know, particularly in this case about the trial, the court appearance of Jonathan Yaniv. You might know Jonathan Yaniv by the name Jessica Yaniv. I'm going to call him who he is because we're on YouTube right now. If this was Twitter, I would be sanctioned and suspended until I removed this content and apologized for it. Until I agreed that what I said just there by calling this individual Jonathan Yaniv was wrong, dangerous, and harmful. You know what's harmful? Jonathan Yaniv talking to underage girls in sexually explicit ways. There's numerous allegations about things that are even worse than that. You know what else is damaging? How Jonathan Yaniv vindictively took young immigrant women to the Human Rights Tribunal to throw them out of business because they wouldn't wax his balls. Now, since, again, this is YouTube and I won't be suspended for showing you the offending tweets, here they are. Now, each of these tweets were removed for a subtle reason. And I'm going to break each and every one of them down for you so that you can understand how Twitter is silencing free speech. Now, the first tweet that was offensive to the social justice warriors at Twitter was this. This tweet is what got me suspended. It was what we call a scene setter. I was setting the scene to everyone at home so that they knew what was going on at the provincial courthouse in Surrey, British Columbia. Jonathan Yaniv was appearing in court yesterday so that he could face the music for holding a prohibited weapon and brandishing it, in fact, on a YouTube live stream with Blair White. Now, this is the tweet. Breaking. Jessica Jonathan Yaniv is at the BC Provincial Court right now. Yaniv faces 2 counts for violating the Firearms Act. The maximum sentence a judge can hand down is 6 months in prison for each count. I'll be live tweeting as I'm able. That's all I said. What got me thrown into Twitter jail was saying the word Jonathan. Twitter says that that is deadnaming someone. It is an egregious offense to humanity. Now, the egregious thing about this particular incident was that I was quoting the name as it appeared on the official court registry in Surrey, British Columbia. I was literally relaying exact information as it appeared in the court docket. There was no rhetoric in this tweet. There was no twist. There was no spin. I was stating the facts. But apparently facts are not allowed on Twitter anymore. I didn't think I would see the day when Twitter would not allow official court documents to be published on its platform. Now, here's a second tweet that got me thrown into Twitter jail, and this tweet wasn't even from yesterday. It was from my coverage of Jonathan Yaniv a few months back. It was after Jonathan Yaniv and his mother assaulted me, a journalist, asking questions about his conduct when he was A, talking to underage children, and B, trying to have the businesses of immigrant women shut down. Here, I don't do what Twitter would call deadnaming. I refer to this individual as Jessica. In retrospect, I wish I didn't even extend that courtesy. Now, it is a fact, Jonathan Yaniv has a pair of testicles. He has male reproductive organs. He has a prostate. He has an X and Y chromosome in every single cell in his very large body. But to Twitter, you can't say that. Not that I even really said it here. It was more of a play on words. But even joking is not allowed on Twitter. Now, to add more gasoline to the dumpster fire that is Twitter safety, I was also thrown off of Twitter yesterday for this tweet. It was a close shave, but I'm fine. Yaniv's mother pressed her hands against his face and urged him, according to the mom, to be quiet. Now, this was as Jonathan Yaniv left the courtroom. I asked Jonathan Yaniv if he would be pleading guilty to the charges placed against him. He lost it. He launched himself towards me in a testosterone-fueled rage, and a sheriff actually intervened and pushed Yaniv away from me. We know Jonathan Yaniv likes to assault journalists. this is his MO, and thankfully there was a sheriff there to intervene and stop him. Jonathan Yaniv has hit my colleagues, his mother has hit me, but the interesting thing about this tweet isn't that story. It's the fact that Jonathan's own mother refers to him as him. Watch this video of my colleague David Menzies asking questions outside of their condo in Langley, British Columbia, and listen to what the mother says.
Huh?
Go away now.
Are you
Go
crazy?
away.
You,
Go away.
that's assault.
Go away.
You just smashed your cane over my head.
No,
he did not touch
He
you.
did.
Now, in this particular tweet that I posted yesterday, I was simply reiterating what the mother said to her son. That is too much for Twitter. Now, we are well aware that there is a brigade of SJWs out there looking to protect Jonathan Yaniv, looking to protect anyone who is misgendered or deadnamed. Now, these tweets have all been removed from Twitter for subtle differences in one key issue. Twitter will not allow any dissent when it comes to the topic of transgenderism, especially when it comes to fake transgenders like Jonathan Yaniv, someone who uses this title of transgenderism as a cloak to shield themselves and insulate themselves so that they can practice what looks like a simple fetish to get close to young girls in bathrooms. That is who Twitter is defending. Twitter will never be a platform that enables free speech as long as they allow creeps like Jonathan Yaniv to control the dialogue that happens on this international platform. Thanks for watching our coverage here at Rebel News. We're going to continue covering the Jonathan Yaniv beat, and you'll be able to see it here on YouTube. I won't be able to tweet as much as I used to on Twitter because, frankly, they'll be taken down. Follow us here on YouTube at Rebel News. Click the subscribe button and click the notification bell. In mid-January, I will be heading back to Surrey to cover Jonathan Yaniv's first real court trial. If you want to watch that, please be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell. And if you want to pitch into our coverage, please go to rebelnews.com/donate. Pitch in a few bucks so that I can get across the country, really, so that I can get to Surrey. I don't live there, and cover this court case in a way that nobody else will.